Okay, everybody, welcome to the stream. This is a look at Orwell. They just released episode 3 today. It is an episodic series. You buy it once, you get it all, which is really cool. I played episode 1 on stream a couple weeks ago, and episode 3 just came out today, so we're going to dive into this. Just a little bit about Orwell. This is a kind of a simulation game where you play as Big Brother. We're investigating a bombing that occurred at Freedom's Plaza in the nation, fictional, obviously, country of the nation, and there was a bombing. We're coming through some social media posts, all kinds of public documents to find out more about these people that we think might be responsible for what happened. And we'll see how it goes. So far we are looking at Cassandra Watergate, who was the daughter of a pharmaceutical CEO, worked for the company, but then just recently had a change of heart, and she is now an artist. Assuming we can get logged in here real quick. There we go. And yeah, so here are the individuals that we have been looking at. Harrison O'Donnell was a friend of Cassandra's. They were in a band together. What we know about him, he left this group called Thought, which is some kind of a liberal group. He rejects government. He planned a demonstration, etc., etc. So then we have Goldfells, who was the leader of Thought. He created a blog. He's a professor. He's been recruiting some of his students to be in the group with him. Juliet was another member of the band, also involved in Thought, and a student. And Cassandra is kind of the main person of interest in episode 1, but we've added some additional people here as we go on. Yeah, so basic summary, there is another bombing at the university with an identical letter, Die Gedanken sind frei, a quote from an old German poem. And there are protests. Thought is currently inactive, this Thought group. And we prevented a bombing at the mall. We found the bomb there. So, we're going to go on to day 3. And hello, Skeleton. What's up? Welcome to the show. Hope you got most of that. A quick little recap about what's happening in the world of Orwell. Of course, based on the George Orwell 1984 novel with Big Brother. So we are playing as Big Brother now. We're a cog in the machine that's investigating this. Okay. You'll never get a public thanks. Okay, so looks like we're gonna be looking into Nina now. She planned the protest at the mall, and our bomb has been found, so she is of special interest. Good. Focus on Nina, but keep watching all the others too. So let's see what we have to check out. There's new headlines. So these are all the documents that we've kind of parsed through previously. Well, police reports, websites. Here's Cassandra's artist portfolio. And let's see what's new in the headlines today. Investigators avert catastrophe at the Circle Mall. The National Opinion says be on watch. Home Officer Harrison O'Donnell, who was one of our persons of interest, he's now writing for the National Opinion. And a lawsuit against a movie director. Grey Shadows Part 3. Okay. And this is April 15th, 2017. A little bit look into the future. Edited movie poster online. And what other news do we have? Let's look at Harrison's article. calls on citizens of the nation to show courage in the face of terror. I don't know if it's Twitch or my internet, which is really slow, but the stream is buffering a lot for me. Let me look here. I'm not seeing any dropped frames. It looks like it's going okay. I did have to bump down my regular stream to 720p because of technical issues. I was having problems keeping it up to 1080p. So it should be, from what I can see, it looks like it's going okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so I am truly sorry for everyone involved or affected by these bombs. It was never my intention to ridicule or trivialize. Just heard that is pretty much exactly what went down. I hate to say, but I told you so. We, the people of our great nation, must grow ever more vigilant. We ourselves must stand up for our safety alongside high-tech security. Those can only work in addition to our own perception. So this is, we add this into Harrison's profile, and it tells us he is pro-security mechanisms, and he is making action to call on people to take care of their own safety. So we're going to add that into his file. We are the watchful eye of the nation. And this one, predicted assaults to underline argumentation condemns the Bonton bombings. Okay. So there we go. It is peculiar. We have one more headline in the investigation. Okay, the rose scene was the mall. We found it. Okay, now let's look at his email. We're going to snoop in on that now that we have his info. Okay, so Harrison sending from an unknown person to Harrison. So Marka is this unknown person. Okay. Okay. You're hiding another love affair. That tore me a really big time. So if you're going to the city center today, please take care of yourself. Okay. So the one piece of info that we get out of this is that Nina was opposed to the safety bill. Let's go back. We're going to add that into Nina. Here she is. Nina's profile. And that triggered a related document. The lowest crime rate in years, possibly ever. We have a job thanks to the bill. Okay. Who is she? What does she want? Where was she when the bombs happened? Okay. So, what new documents do we have? Oh, a new blog post on the thought. So, published by The Concerned One. I don't know who that is. This is a protest, December, it looks like. This was a couple months before the bombings. Here was the protest at the Circle Mall yesterday at the time of this writing. What else do we find? And Goldfells is shocked at this event. I was intending to incite something at the mall. Violence cannot be the key, and thought shall not stand for that. So Goldfells is anti-violence. Or at least he was at the time of this blog post. Harrison is apologetic. Yeah, he says we got carried away. It's kind of interesting that, you know, afterwards they're clever and feel sorry. It's always the same. Yeah, so he wrote this back in December, and then back in April, the current timeline, he wrote that opinion about the bombings. That bombings are going to happen. It's gotta be ready for it. To underline his thoughts. Okay, still something new here. Oh, new listener. Okay. And this is okay. This looks like Harrison's reply to Marka. Let's not stay at my place tonight. So Harrison's not going to be home tonight. No levers hidden there, only not so hidden leftovers and laundry. Okay, so this one has some things that it will trigger, quite a few. So it makes Marka Harrison's girlfriend. Juliet is now the ex-girlfriend. Create a new profile for Marka. Okay. That seems to be over now. Nina. Anything will set me off. Angry outburst, Nina. She was my partner in crime a while ago, so to speak. Let's see. So Harrison says that Nina is tendency to angry outbursts. We can upload that. I think this one, partner in crime, I think that is going to be taken a little too literally. So I'm not going to upload that, I don't think. Let's see if we have any other new info here. Concerned one. Okay, Nina has the alias of the concerned one, so now we can listen in on her conversations. Aha, so here's a chat with a Sylvester. Okay, there's something called a singular portal. Looks like a dating site, okay. Session closed, okay. So Nina has a friend named Sylv. I don't think that's quite relevant. Might be if it's depression, but this will create a profile for Sylv, and Nina has a account on Singular. So now we can check out this new document, which is Singular website. Okay, continue to your profile. And this is concerned one. We have a photo of her now, so this is Nina's profile. And she is from Bonton, Fairview area. Born in 85. Okay. Looking for men. Sure. Not sure this is helping. Yeah. That's kind of what I thought. Height, okay. So we have description. can be on the lookout for. So buffers every now and then. Oh. Okay. Sorry to hear about that. Sounds like it could be some issues with Twitch right now. Or the HTML5 beta. Could be, yeah. I'm not sure what's going on there. Likes climbing, hiking, Asian food, and the Beatles. Probably not terribly relevant. Recent profile visitors. Okay, your profile, your opinions. Let's see what she has here. Looking for financial stability. Interesting. Looking for a couple of years relationship, something longer term. Okay. Quite a bit interested in politics. Okay. Relevant. What's the agenda? Yes. So Sims is the guy that you see popping up here. He's our handler on the other side. So he gets to see all the information that we feed in, and then he's going to take action based on that. So this is why it's important what info we feed him, because that's the only thing that he gets to see. Have any more pictures? Let me know. Super Randy. Okay. Wise Sam. This is interesting. Nina is not Nina, is a Molly? Work. She does temp work and has a son named Michael. Related documents. Okay. So that has pulled up her profile, Molly Schwartz. On the Work Easy temp agency. Okay. Repairs, maintenance, administrative, retail, service. Logged in as Schwartz Molly. There's her profile picture on her professional side. Cleaning, maintenance, customer service, and groundskeeping. Interesting. Mechanical repairs might be relevant. Lots of jobs taken. Okay. Work nights, weekends, holidays. Isn't interesting. This will conflict with one unknown data chunk. We got an email address, so now we can start looking into our emails. Works long hours and weekends. Okay. So, check out the mail. Office of Dr. White to Nina. This is what, another name? Nina Maternova. Blood sample. Medical records. Okay. Might be able to use that to find your medical records. There are no pathological finders. All values are normal. Okay, so what do we find here on documents? More headlines? Lane cancels meeting. First visit in Triflith, the Prime Minister. Okay. I'm going to disable that. We don't need a new profile for. Is there something else here to find? It shows work easy. None of this is clickable. You're logged in as Molly Schwartz. See recent jobs. Oh, we're getting a phone call. And Juliet on Juliet's phone. Okay. She's leaving a voicemail from June. Her sister. Okay. Just give him a good fight, okay? I will, believe me. Goody. So I figure I should leave you to work then, huh? To-do list is long. Let's talk another time. Do not try to reach me. Okay, end of call. So we have Jewelbug is her nickname from her sister. We have, yeah, she has a history of parent issues. Pretty rough start to the year. Let's add this into Juliet's profile. I think that's probably relevant. Probably. Yeah, ending the relationship with Harrison, breaking up the band, working on a Saturday. Okay. And bad relationship with her parents. It just happens sometimes. Okay. Okay. So we have these employment dates: April 11th. 12th, 13th. Conflicting, so we get to choose if we are putting that into the database or not. 67 Button Road, Fairview. Okay, medical database. Let's look at her medical records. So born in 1985. This is Nina now. Is down here. Get the full date. It was October. We have October 7th now. Okay. Address 347 Industrial Quarters in Bonton. 5x24. And the other one is 667 Bonton Road. 2xD3 Fairview. Okay. So different addresses. Name. Wound on her left leg. Prior inflicted wound on her dorsal left upper leg. Injury to the left leg. Medical okay. So the doctors prescribed the medical leave until the end of April. But she has taken jobs all week long. Fix it, doing maintenance, groundskeeping. Interesting. Very reliable and hard worker, would hire again. I think that's the one that I'm going to put in. Because the prescription doesn't mean that she actually did it. These have been rated by the employers. So I think that's a little bit more reliable. Working a lot every week, does that account for or limit her ability to trigger the bombings? Let's find out. Okay. Initiate. Knock knock, who's there? Not in the mood for knock knock jokes. Who are you? Okay. So now you can ask, who's there? Initiate. Do I know you? I think we had an initiate before. I think he came up for initiate. There is some hacker guy. That's not where I'm from. What else do we know about him? He hacked Harrison. Okay. And okay, so now he's in contact with Nina. Let's initiate again. Okay. In contact with Harrison and now with Nina. This should be interesting. Investigate him as well. Okay, so he's now a person of interest. And he's in contact with Nina. He's hacked Harrison. Okay, so what do we have here? Another chat session. Who's he talking to this time? Can't blocking his shit out like that. Oh, he's back to bugging Nina. Nice, classic chat message typo. And he is anti-government, okay. Why do you think that was one of us? I've been watching you all. Oh. The cops seem to have found out something. Places where your outlaw posse has been to in the past. No way you did not hear about that. They knew where to look for the last bomb. Yolanda. I'm gonna hack that page of the party and upload a special something. The IT guys are gonna make short work. We'll see about that. This guy seems like he's pretty good. So far the stream's been good. Okay, good. Give me a sec while I get to work. Don't go away. Get away from you, I could. And here he goes, he's hacking, it's gonna happen, and... oh! Looks like they got him. They reinforced their huge gaping loophole, it just vanished. It's like somebody warned them. Goodbye, Initiative. It's Initiative. Get my name right. Come on. We're poking around. Nina says she's not involved in the bombings. You think it's someone else in thought. Harrison is the only guy I could remotely imagine doing anything like that. And he did kind of predict it, that it would happen. Harrison had an interest in Cassandra because she could access the big money through her company. Juliet was shy but organized. It's the government themselves behind the bombings, you think? Interesting, interesting. Scare tactics. Since 2011, all electronic devices have unique IDs. They look like this, and it's not even secure. Looks like the code label on my PC. That's because it is. What? What? Lead hacksaws. Okay, interesting. So now we have the code to Nina's PC. I don't know what that would come in handy for, but we'll add it into the record. Every device has a unique ID. We can use the Insider tool to connect and see what they have on their device. The device must be running and have an online connection in order for you to access it. So now we can use the Insider. Okay. Nina suspects the government may be behind the bombings. Yep. Juliet is good at organizing, says Nina. Okay. We have Cassandra was in it for the money. Might explain the trouble in the Watergate's books if she was funneling it. And Harrison is Nina's suspect. What do they know that we don't? Let's look at the Insider. Let's see what's going on Nina's PC. We got a trash bin. Get Nina's phone number out of that. March 14th, okay. So now we can listen in on Nina's calls. Didn't get that job. Okay. What else is here? Interesting. Now she wants the job at Freedom Plaza when the bomb went off. It connects her to the location. Okay. Back to the trash and... Okay, that's one we did. Let's look at this one. Same. Okay, we've got phone number, desktop. We have private folder, another email. Okay, now we get Goldfell's email address. Aliases, personality, background. It's into the accounts. Okay, it's not my intent to denounce you in front of the other members of Thought, for basically everyone. I should have been more considerate. Your actions at the Circle Mall have turned out to be very different from what I anticipated them to be. That was hardly your fault. It was mine. Instead of passing judgment, I would like to offer my help. I think your life has been troubled. I would suggest we have a talk about how we might assist each other. I know if you're interested. Assist each other. Yeah, what does that mean? Do not read. From D. Schwartz. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. I've never written a text like this. Our backpacking trip was awesome. So to you being there with me. Okay. You've passed the patented Desmond Schwartz relationship test. Oh. Nina and Desmond. Schwartz like her alias. She isn't single after all. And this was 2008. This was way back. Private email address, D. Schwartz. Activities, where's the aliases? Contacts. Personality, background. Let's see, okay. What else do we have? There's a photo of her with her son Michael. I'm guessing with that being 2008, they might have split up since then. Text file. It would be really funny if my name was Molly Schwartz. No timestamp on this, huh? I really like Nina. Why Molly? No Beatles thing, okay. I have a problem with kids being in the center of my life. Yep. Yep. Oh, what's this? She was in the army. Okay. What else is this file? Browser history. Look up CCTV still again on Thursday. Okay, back to the reader. Let's see what new documents we have. We have Harrison's timeline. What's going on his Facebook page now? Media Punk. Okay. So he has linked to his new article. Okay. Not seeing anything really new here. Okay, Nina's Army file. 1st Combat Engineer Battalion, Company B, Platoon 1246. And she was a combat engineer. We have Medal of Bravery. Saved multiple comrade and civilian lives. Face of danger. Dishonorable discharge. 3 months of confinement for being AWOL. Interesting. News. Kerberos. Missions. Click on a location to learn more about a mission. So we're in the nation. Oh, there's something in Bonton. Interesting. Mission Kerberos. Intended to secure or evacuate densely populated areas in the case of an attack. Kerberos has remained dormant. Gentria. Lead aid. Tasked with infrastructure maintenance during the flood aid mission. Czechoslovakia. Okay. Drug inhibition. Border patrols. Peacekeeping. Huh. So were these same timeline, these two missions? Aftermath of 2006. And new name in 2009. Winter and Flood in 2016. Okay. Memorial. Let's look at this. Do we recognize any of these names? Anything stand out here? Desmond Schwartz died in 2011. '11 Army missions were sanctioned by the current government. Definitely provides motivation to hate the government. Let's find more to back that up. Okay. Have it so when we upload that. Complete an address is helpful. Okay, go to the previous entry. Oh, we have permanent unrest, inability to sleep, gets up 5 to 12 times a night, but does not feel overtired. React aggressively when feeling challenged or confronted with PTSD. That is going to be important. Unrest and hypervigilance. Okay. Entry 1. What's the date on this? They recorded in 2014. We'll put you back to 2011 when the boyfriend died. It didn't give us the option to include that in our record. Projects. Party was elected in 2009. The safety bill passed in 2011. It became mandatory to inform employers whether the employee is an ex-convict or otherwise potentially dangerous. She can be out for revenge. Okay, any other... What do we have here in the profile? Let's go ahead and add these just in case. If it triggers anything. Dislikes. Candlelight dinners. I think that's all the documents that we have access to. Conversations. Where is there new info for us? Here. Disable that. We don't need a new profile pic. And in mission. So we get to... Which mission was she in? Mine clearance. We'll put that one. Much about explosives. New phone call. Sylvia is calling Nina. It's going. Now she says she spent all of last week in bed, but we know she was on those jobs. Okay, so she is going to be at the corner of Orchard Drive in an hour. That might play a role later. Okay, what do we got here? Recent job ratings. Did an okay job at the Circle. She was at the Circle Mall. She was at the Circle Mall. She was at the Circle Mall. She was distracted. Conflict with her saying she was. I'm gonna go with the document. I'm gonna do it. She worked at the bombing site. Things are not looking good for her. We found all we need to know. Let's see what happens. She has knowledge about bombs, explosives. She was at the 3 sites. She hates the safety bill. She was present at the location. We have a suspect. We're gonna go arrest her. New search history. Oh, she turned off her computer. She's leaving. Email. New chat between Nina and Harrison. What's happening? What is it? What is it? What is it? All the ghosts of Christmas past. Oh, they haven't been in contact for a while, but now she's reaching out to him. Just came home. And just tried to look up something online and it went all haywire. Security app popped up with like a million warnings of some outside intrusion, so I pulled the plug. Sounds like you already fixed the problem. Oh. Got contacted by a very strange guy earlier. I think he was some kind of hacker. He said, you can send him my way. Now he's hacking my PC. This guy. What does he know? I think that guy actually broke into my bank account. Okay. Contacted. He's blabbering about stuff we'd done in the past. He'd give our stuff away to the cops. What did you do? Got rid of him. Think he really has something? I need to be sure he doesn't have something. Well, if there's something to have, then even if that guy had something, you got in your hands, dirty lady. What's the fuzz about? Need to get out of here before the cops come. She's worried. She's worried. Fugitive. Session closed. Why did her device go offline? Tell me what's going on. Can we add in that she pulled the plug? She's what? Cannot let her escape. Let's start creating roadblocks. She might react violently. Have to start at her home. Go through her communications. Where does she go when she's not at home? It's in your hands now. She's calling Nina. She's calling Juliet. Nina's calling Juliet. I like this music. It's getting tense. You know, where can we go? Where can we go? This is it. This is it. We're gonna get it. Don't say it. I think he might be listening. What? She's bringing a gun. Whoa. Armed and dangerous. Someone's at the door. She's got a gun. No, oh, jeez. I didn't mean to. They're gonna shoot her if necessary. Oh. Oh, snap. Shootout. Shootout. Somebody gonna die. Looks like we were successful, however, our target didn't make it. And it's my fault because I told them she was armed. After the first shots, the team returned fire. I told them to go in aggressively. Check the mail. Abraham wrote to Nina and he says he's sorry. The bombs were meant as what? He knew about the bombs? They were not meant to kill. You disappoint me with your hatred and rage. Oh man. We have to find Goldfels. And that's the end of day 3, episode 3. Wow. Goldfels didn't mean to kill. I'm going to add that into the record. Okay. And there you have it. There you have it. Man, that's intense. That's intense. So, that's it. We're going to finish out the day. There we have it. Mall was saved from a bomb attack, investigated Nina, and she was killed in the attempt to make an arrest. Whew. Episode 4, Memory Hole, comes out next week. So we will be back for more Orwell then. Wow. That was intense. What did you guys think? What did you guys think? Orwell. It's interesting. It is. It's definitely definitely an interesting experience, I think. Obviously more in the line of like a classic adventure game than anything, you know, action that you get these days. It's really kind of interesting thing to look at. And it's got some great choices. Great choices. So yeah, if you're interested, you want to pick this up. It's on Steam right now. I think it's like $10. So you get the whole thing as it comes out. So definitely worth checking out. And that's gonna do it for me for right now. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.